Well, here it is. The rotator and chopper housing for my Thunderbolt 1000. Um, Recently picked it up from a dump site that was located nearby and thought to myself, I just gotta have it. So I picked it up with the exception of the blower because that thing was too fucking huge to take. So that that'd look a little odd. Seeing a couple of people huffing a big old piece of machinery in their truck. Other than this, um, where to start? I think I'll start with the rotator. Yeah, scoot around in here. Oh yeah, mind you, this is currently being stored in the back of my truck because one, I live in an apartment. Um, there's nowhere for me to work on it, so I'm mothballing it. And two, I don't want to pay the cost for friggin' a storage unit, so I figured, well, why not in the back of my truck? It's been sitting there anyway. It doesn't stink up too much. And ever since I took out, there's a big old grease rag in there, but ever since I took that out, it's not that bad. So I just figured mothball it in here until I figure out a place to work on it. Anyway, get started on the rotator. Still has the phase 3 motor in there. The gears are a little greasy, but for the most part, they're looking good. Not too much rust on it, as you can see a little bits on there, but nothing too major. My main concern is that, if the gear's still moved, yeah, it's still moving nice and freely, and if you watch it, you'll see that slowly, but surely, it's actually rotating. I don't know if you can really see anything with me shaking the camera around much. Let's see if I can put it down here. I think that's way too close, but now, as you can see, it is rotating. It is. I can even make it go counterclockwise here. So it rotates both ways. So that still works. Turns your hands black though. So that still works on it, which is great. I think what I'm going to try to do is put a phase 1 motor in there, being that I don't have a phase 3 power anywhere. Shit, I don't even have a place to work on it. I think I mentioned that before though. So still had the O-ring in the bottom there for the air intake. I don't know where the hell I put that at though. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I might have to replace that. It's still a little old, but yeah. When I found the siren, it was actually, believe it or not, taken apart by the time I got there. It was already off the pole. All that stuff. Complete with all these bolts. I don't know if you can see them through the bag, but they're all, when I got there, they're all lined up on the ground like somebody knew I was coming for it. Man, my hands are turning freaking black. Let's move on to the next part here. The chopper assembly is fucking heavy. Because that's, as you can hear, it's solid. Don't know if it's I think that's a brass cap on it, making it an A model. I'm not too sure though. Haven't really played too much around with it yet, other than for some reason my buddy took those screws out. Now I can't get them back in. I'll have to work that out sometime. But anyway, here you can see it has the single tone chopper, which, as you can tell, still moves nice and freely. I was actually very disappointed when I found out it was a single tone, because the ones we had up in Aberdeen, which is my old hometown, Aberdeen, South Dakota. Anyway, the ones we had up there, they were all T's. So they had the dual tone chopper in there, so I was hoping this one would make the same sound as those ones would if I had happened to fire it up. But unfortunately, it's not. It's going to have a lower tone to it, and it's not going to sound so distorted. It's not going to have that really creepy sound to it, which is sad, but whatever. If any of you are watching, I am looking for a dual tone chopper. Will pay for it. Highly doubt you guys be all like, oh yeah, sure. You know, your probably is like, forget that guy. It's mine. So, now as you're thinking, well, where's the projector at? And I'll tell you exactly where the projector is. It is stored in my closet in my apartment. As you can see, it's taken up majority of it. Had to use the flashlight there to give a extra light here, being I don't have light. Give you an idea how big this thing actually is. My entire closet, it's in length 6 feet, and within width it's about 3.5. Well, something like that. I'm not too great at measurements, but anyway, as you can see, width-wise, it's taken up the entire thing to the point that I had to put blue tape. Actually, I had to put blue tape on the side of the siren here, so that, being that I have a lease and whatnot, I didn't want this door to get scuffed up. As you can see, it's getting pretty close there, but it does the job to sort of put somewhat of a cushion buffer between the projector and the actual door here. Also, if you go over to my other door, I can't open it. It's because this part right here is blocking this other door, which makes it hit on there. Actually, I should probably put some tape there as well so that doesn't scuff that up. Heavy as hell. I'm just going to say that now. I had to carry this up because my apartment's a second story apartment. I had to actually carry it up a flight of stairs by myself because, well, the friends that were helping me with the project ditched out on me, so give you a look inside here. Oh yeah. Now you guys know what it's like to stare down the barrel of a Thunderbolt. When I picked it up, the screen was still on it, but hey, that sounds cool. Hello. Anyway, when I first got it, the screen was still on it, but it was actually torn. It was torn pretty bad, actually, so I actually just ripped the whole thing out. I don't know if they make replacement screens, I doubt it, but whatever. It works without the screen.